Well, good morning. This morning I got to thinking about um, back when I think I was in the third grade in that neighborhood, and uh, I got to go into a big cave. And of course, it's all lit, and so you could see all the rock formations, and it was quite a trip. It's still burned in my mind, all the things that occurred during this little trip, and I wanted to bring this out to you. Anyhow, a guide was telling us that soldiers, a whole battalion of soldiers, would many times hide in this particular cave because it was so large and went so deep, and it was dark. They said that it was dark in that cave. Well, with the light, you couldn't really realize how dark it could be. But the guide, all of a sudden, with a flip of a switch, it got dark. You couldn't see your finger in front of your eyes. No, you could. I mean, that was total darkness. And I heard a lot of squealing. The little girls, they got scared because it was dark, extremely dark. And the tour guide, he took a match and struck it. And within a split second, that little match lit that cave. It did. It was unbelievable. I don't know if you've ever experienced anything like that, but it certainly works that way. Just a small light can light up a dark room. And I got to thinking about we live in this dark world. I mean, it's dark. Oh yeah, the sun shines, but as far as the spiritual world, it's extremely dark. And the Bible tells us over in John 12:36, while ye have light, believe in the light, that ye may be the children of light. So it's our place to be the children of light in this old dark world. And it seems like it's getting darker. I didn't think it could, but I believe it is. It's getting darker. Each and every day, it just becomes more and more dark. And it's sometimes very frightening. And we have a lot of people, our neighbors, acquaintances, they are scared to death. But you and I are supposed to be the children of light during these dark times. And so we need to become a brighter light. And, it requires some reading, some praying, some contemplating, because of this dark world. And we need to allow God's light to shine through us so that others can see Him through us. And unfortunately, and I'll have to raise my hand, I haven't been that light. No. I'm still trying to get my light brighter. And we all need to pursue to become a brighter light. John tells us that Jesus is the true light. In John 1:9 and 10, it says, that was the true light which lighteth every man that cometh into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. So the world didn't know him. Now I'm going to ask you a question. Does your neighbor know that you're a child of God? Is your light shining? If you're a child of God, the Bible tells us in Matthew 5:14, ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. We are supposed to be the light in our community, in our city. When we walk by, we should have a different persona about us than the world. But many of us are incognito. Oh yeah, we look like the world, we dress like the world, we talk like the world. But your light's not shining. Your light's not shining. And I'm here today to tell you that if your light's not shining, you can lead no one to Jesus. And that's what you and I are placed here to do, to lead others to the knowledge and the saving grace of Jesus. Have you done that? Have you told others about Jesus? Matthew 5:16 tells us, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. What's your good works? Do you have any? Or is it just all self-centered works? I know many of us have that. But we need to take and seize this opportunity. People are scared to death. And Jesus wants you and I, back here, to be the light so that others will come. You know, whenever you strike a match out on the back porch at night, on a still night, how the insects will come to it. They're drawn to the light. That's the way that the children of darkness should draw to that light. And you and I are to be the light in our community, in our city, in our state, in our nation, and in our world. I hope and pray that you get something out of this today, because it really struck a match with me, because I need to be more light in my community. May God bless you. I love you. Jesus loves you, and that's the one that counts. And we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.